Hello, I'm Daniel Stafford from the Stafford Voice. Today is May 30th, 2017, and this is your Midday Mashup. CNN's Fareed Zakaria stands up for conservatives? What? That's right. On Sunday, CNN's Fareed Zakaria warned left-leaning Americans that they have to be more open to opposing viewpoints in order to truly advance the nation's political conversation. He also warned that many liberals are not as tolerant as they think they are. Now, this was part of a segment on his show where he was talking about Vice President Mike Pence and the Education Secretary Betsy DeVos and how they were protested as they gave commencement speeches. He went on to say that conservative voices and views are being silenced entirely because too many universities don't do enough to support intellectual diversity. Quote, "The word liberal in this context has nothing to do with today's partisan language, but refers instead to the Latin root pertaining to liberty. And at the heart of liberty in the Western world has been freedom of speech. From the beginning, people understood that this meant protecting and listening to speech with which you disagreed." Unquote. Zakaria stated that freedom of speech applies to offensive remarks and that the right is not reserved exclusively for, quote, warm, fuzzy ideas. He also noted that both political sides have shown signs of anti-intellectualism, which I tend not to agree with him when he says that the right refutes facts and reason. I think many on the right are arguing with facts and reason. And then he goes to say, but the left acts self-righteous and has a low tolerance for disagreement, with which we all know they do because they immediately come back with name-calling and, oh, you're a racist or this or that. And, well, again, maybe some of those on the right do the same thing. He goes on to say, quote, liberals think they are tolerant, but often they aren't. The truth is, no one has a monopoly on right or virtue. In other news, oops, he did it again, Trump tweets. Quote, I suggest that we add more dollars to health care and make it the best anywhere. Obamacare is dead. The Republicans will do much better. Seriously? Then again, maybe it's opposites day. Secretary of Defense Jim Mad Dog Mattis drops the mother of all quotes. This one actually had me laughing. I watched the video on this about a handful of times, roughly 10 to 20. I lost count. Anyway, he says in an interview that after he was asked what keeps him up at night, he responded by saying nothing and that he keeps others up at night. And you wondered why they call him Mad Dog. Okay, our what the fuck moment is health cops calling for caffeine regulations. Turning their sights to canned energy, health cops are calling for tobacco-style regulations, that is, on caffeine and possible bans on energy drinks for young Americans. Advocates are concerned there are no rules restricting energy drink manufacturers, saying, quote, caffeine is a strong and potentially dangerous stimulant, particularly for children and adolescents. Never mind the fact that they can go to Starbucks and get something of equal or more caffeine content than your average energy drink. And that's your Midday Mashup. Thanks and have a great day.